How is it possible that you can see perfectly clear in your dreams, even if they are colored dreams? Whatever occurs in the dream then occurs the following day, the following week, the following month, or 10 years later. How does something like this occur? Consider it. The skills we all have. He states, "You are not just what you think you are," which is something that practically all people have experienced at some point in their lives. What I will do is help you remember who you really are and give you some techniques to facilitate refining these skills. Pay close attention. You can begin by practicing each night, and as you get better, you'll be astounded at how accurate you get. The point at which knowledge of everything is possible. Previous, current, and upcoming. I would suggest something that only a few people on Earth are aware of, based on what you just listened to. It is extremely essential for a complete understanding of the techniques presented by Dr. Stephen Greer, even in classified projects. We strongly suggest viewing the whole video. I'll soon discuss a few of these methods with you. The majority of individuals overthink things and believe they are incapable of doing them, which is the start of self-programming for failure. Therefore, we want to hit the reset button. Recognize ourselves for success and attempt to implement it. All I can do is assist you in recalling your identity. I'm here to share the key to understanding the psychological and physical dynamics of consciousness and non-locality, as well as how to manifest the ability to be a seer of a distant place or time in the future. These are all simple to achieve if you understand the nature of consciousness and its nature. You are not just what you think. You are not locked in your physical structure in this time and place. Rather, you are truly connected in consciousness at every point in space and at every point in time, which includes not only the here and now, but also the past and future. I believe that many religious and spiritual leaders have spread this dangerous misconception, which is a flat-out falsehood, among my fellow scientists. It is not necessary to be in an esoteric environment in order to have this experience or develop it, so this is something we must begin. In a way, we must move past the monkey on our shoulder that tells us, "Oh, I'm just a little girl stupid thing and I'm stuck here on Earth." And we must do this because if we have a different understanding of who and what we are, then we will recognize that we are conscious beings with a field of consciousness that transcends space and time. The reason those at the top of the intelligence community don't want the public to know is twofold. First, they know it's very effective espionage that they don't want others to have. And second, they know that if people knew the power of consciousness, they could completely alter the course of the planet. You can see everywhere and at any moment in time, and you start to realize that this is your innate ability to be higher intelligent. Once intelligence and consciousness reach a critical mass, we can better understand this idea and typically see far-off places and distant times. In my opinion, you should begin considering how your life and your relationships at work and in your family can be guided very intuitively. For those of you who are critical, keep in mind that there are science, objective and intellectual consciences, as well as consciences that are experienced, knowledgeable, and able to hear. If you can master this ability, you will save lives. And in your day-to-day work, as a teacher, you will have to deal with students who comprehend their needs and the lessons you need to teach. Are you following me? Stay with me for a minute. What I'd like to do now, I'm just going to do an experiment and walk you through these steps, and you can do it at home if you're in a group of 3 or 4. You get a box or a basket and the person comes out of the room and puts any item in the box that the others don't know about. Now here are the steps. Step number 1. If you don't do it on the fly, put yourself in a quiet meditative state and forget about remote viewing. Just aim to stay in the moment of the spiritual awakening experience and achieve it with meditation techniques, using both breathing techniques and either the mantra or both or whatever triggers that state. And when you are in a deep and calm state, instead of guessing what it is in the box, let your mind rest on the thing and ask what it is. Maybe you'll see it, maybe you'll be told what it is, or maybe you'll be given some of it. The key is, don't understand or think like it's a magic trick or a kid's game like most people do. So you have to be brutally honest with yourself. Am I noticing or just guessing? The monkey thing appears before the judgment and just feels and knows what it is and fills in the missing pieces of memory. How to distinguish and tell the difference? Practice, practice. Because the more you practice, the more you'll know when you do it and when you don't, and I'll tell you if you do it often enough, the technique I just described. Box or something else you don't know what it is, you begin to know what you feel in your heart and your gut. If it is an accurate observation and you know what you feel when it is and in your mind that he is discussing something, and devises, builds, repairs. I mentioned that in the dream, before going to bed or falling asleep, take a journal and keep it next to you on your bedside table, and start convincing yourself that you can have lucid dreams. Awake during dreams and that you can travel to places and know things in that state. You can start practicing every night, and the more you do it, the more you improve your accuracy. I notice it when you are in deep relaxation or even during a nap and you subtly think about sleeping and going out or dreaming or meditating in and out of peace to have some intention, and then you relax and let it flow and put yourself outside of it. You put your intellect and ego aside. It shows you with the snap of a finger. Another thing is, when you fall asleep or even more, you wake up, you come out of sleep and you come awake and you are still half awake, half asleep, but you are rested. At this point, the intersection of sleep and sleep. He is awake when you are relaxed, which means you know something, ask to see something, and ask for a solution to a problem. You will be amazed at how accurately you can get this information to practice remote viewing every day, every minute. Be aware, develop at least 2 or 3 times a day this deep and quiet meditation practice and remote viewing practice. You will be amazed how quickly you develop. Share with as many people as possible. In the intricate web of modern society, there exists a realm shrouded in secrecy, a domain known only to a select few. This elusive terrain is home to confidential information, a treasure trove of knowledge guarded by a limited circle. In this captivating video, we embark on a journey to unravel the mysteries concealed within this clandestine world, delving into the significance, challenges, and ethical considerations surrounding confidential information. The video begins with a thought-provoking exploration of what constitutes confidential information. From corporate trade secrets to classified government intelligence, confidential information takes various forms, each holding the potential to shape the course of industries, nations, and individuals. We examine the delicate balance between transparency and secrecy, acknowledging the pivotal role confidential information plays in maintaining a competitive edge and safeguarding sensitive matters. As the narrative unfolds, we navigate through the challenges that accompany the management of confidential information within a limited circle. The responsibility placed upon those entrusted with such knowledge is immense, as they must navigate the fine line between disclosure and discretion. Interviews with experts in cybersecurity, law, and information management shed light on the evolving landscape of safeguarding confidential information in an era marked by technological advancements and digital vulnerabilities. The video also explores the ethical considerations surrounding the possession and dissemination of confidential information. Drawing on real-world examples, it examines the consequences of breaches and the far-reaching impact on individuals and organizations. Ethical dilemmas emerge as we question whether the ends justify the means, prompting viewers to reflect on the ethical framework that governs the actions of those privy to confidential knowledge. A significant portion of the video is dedicated to the measures employed to protect confidential information within limited circles. Cutting-edge technologies such as encryption, multi-factor authentication, and secure communication channels take center stage, showcasing the ongoing efforts to fortify the barriers against unauthorized access. Viewers gain insights into the rigorous protocols and comprehensive strategies implemented by entities entrusted with safeguarding sensitive information. To provide a well-rounded perspective, the video features interviews with individuals who have navigated the complexities of handling confidential information. Their first-hand accounts offer valuable insights into the day-to-day challenges, ethical dilemmas, and the weight of responsibility that accompanies being privy to classified knowledge. As the video concludes, it leaves viewers with a heightened awareness of the delicate dance between transparency and secrecy in our interconnected world. The importance of preserving the integrity of confidential information becomes apparent, not only for the sake of individual entities but also for the broader fabric of society. Confidential information known to a limited circle serves as a captivating exploration of a world veiled in secrecy, inviting viewers to contemplate the delicate balance required to wield knowledge responsibly within a confined circle. It is a journey into the heart of confidentiality, where the stakes are high, the challenges are manifold, and the ethical considerations are ever present. For merchandise, please see the links in the description and in the pinned comment. For merchandise, please see the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Thanks for watching.